What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Almighty Beast Mode. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. Today we're going to be trying out the world's most sour candy. We picked these up on Amazon. Comes in a pack of 3. So it comes in a pack of 3. So this is called Toxic Waste. What a terrible name for candy. That's what it says on there. Can you see that? They could have called it something a little better, but apparently this is the most sour candy that I'm ever going to try. So yeah, I'm ready to go. So what I'm also going to be trying to do is I'm going to be trying to tell you guys a story about the time that I got into my... I think it was my first fight. It was definitely my first... It might have been, it was like my first or second like school fight, like in a school setting. So I'll be attempting to tell you guys this story as I eat these. I don't know if these are different flavors or not. So it says it includes a mystery flavor. So I don't know if the colors mean a different flavor. So we're gonna go ahead and try it out. We're gonna start with let's start with the purple. Let's see what you're working with. So they come individually wrapped. Are these different? Oh, these are different flavors. Okay. Yeah, let's do watermelon. Well, actually, let's make this interesting. Let's do the lemon. All right, so let's get into this. So lemon toxic waste. Let's see. So there's no sugar. There's no sugar on the outside or anything, so. All right. Let's get into this. All right, I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to go ahead and purchase these and pick these up. Let's see. Oh, this sneaks up on you for sure. It's like salty. It's so sour that it's like eating a spoonful of salt, right? My eyes are watering. For sure. It doesn't start off sour, but it definitely gets there. Oh my god. Alright, so the story of my first fight, I guess. So I was in the 6th grade, right? Okay, the sourness goes away. So it actually stays sweet. Okay, so I was in the 6th grade. And we used to play football a lot during recess. We used to play football a lot. And I was pretty good. I would say I was one of the best football players when it came to playing in school and stuff like that. At that age, I was actually really good. So we had this one guy that was in our grade that I think he might have been like left back a couple times. I think he had been left back a few times because he was a lot bigger than us. And when I say bigger, I mean like muscle wise. He was bigger than us. So this guy used to never play with us. His name was Cody. I'm not gonna say his last name. I remember his last name, but I'm not gonna say it. So he was bigger than us, and he wasn't much of an athlete. At least I don't think he was much of an athlete. He would just never play with us, He was more into girls. He was a little older than us, so he was more into the girls, pretty boy type stuff. So he never used to play with us. And for some odd reason, one day he decided to play with us, right? So he decides to play with us this day. And not knowing, you know what I mean? I'm a big dog out there, man. Hey.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number 1 bullshit guy.
Hey. Not in size, but I've always been really fast, right? So we had this one guy who pretty much throughout my childhood living in South Carolina. So that's where this took place. Let me try the mystery flavor before I keep going. What in the world? Am I doing this wrong? Am I doing this right or what? I can't even tell you with it. Oh, so we had this one guy. He played football outside of school. He played baseball too. His name was Brandon. I can say his last name because I don't have anything bad to say about him. He was really cool. His name was Brandon Hall. So he played baseball, he played football, and he was always kind of like our designated quarterback when it came to stuff like this. So, and we were, for the most part, we were always on the same team. And he knew all he had to do was look downfield and chuck that right? So this kid Cody decided that he wants to play with us out of nowhere. This is crazy. Okay, so the sourness goes away, by the way. that initial like pick though, I never felt nothing like this. Okay, my tongue is numb right now. So this kid decides to play with us, and he's on the other team. So I'm playing the same way that I usually do, but for some reason he's playing like super hard, like really like trying super hard. He's being so aggressive, right? And I get the ball, and mind you, I'm a lot faster than everybody. I think the people that played with us back then can attest to that. I was a lot faster than everyone. So I'm shaking and baking this guy, right? So he's reaching, he's doing everything he can, but I'm just cooking him, bro. Cooking his ass like bacon on Sunday morning. Well, I can tell he's starting to get a little frustrated. Everybody's starting to notice that he's getting frustrated because it was like he was the only one who was trying to hit me. Because we would kind of do like, we would do two-hand touch, but then out of nowhere we would just kind of start tackling each other, and it would turn into tackle football. So he's the only one coming for me, and I'm cooking him, bro. I can't help it. All I know is I'm not trying to get hit. And he's bigger than me too. He's bigger than all of us. I do what I do. I'm cooking him. He's slipping and sliding all over the place, man. and it was ridiculous. Like, I don't think I've ever played that good in my life before that day. Because when I played that day, I was untouchable. He couldn't get me. He would. Anyway, he's slipping and sliding all over the place, right? So he's getting all mad. Everybody's laughing, obviously, so it becomes a laughing stock, right? So after recess, I'm feeling good, but I know I just fucked up, right? Like deep down, I know I just messed up, but I'm still feeling good, because, you know what I mean? Everybody's, yeah, my boy, yeah, you know, but I'm still like, oh. So, he's mad. Word gets around that he's gonna play again tomorrow. And I'm thinking like, for what? What the hell? Okay, he's gonna play again tomorrow. Hold on. All right, so we'll take a little pause. We're gonna try the orange one. Let's see if the orange one is different. These are different colors, so they should be different, right? Or is it just all the same? Okay, so we have apple. Let's try the green apple. Let's try that one. It sneaks up on me for sure. That's what it sneaks up on. All right. Welcome back to school the next day, right? And we're sitting in class. I had a best friend at the time. His name was Wilson. I'm not gonna say his last name, okay? But his name was Wilson. His name was Wilson, right? So we're sitting in class. Man, that sourness hit you for like a little bit, right? His name was Wilson. So we're sitting in class, and this day, oh, what the hell? So I had already decided that I would not play football this day. That when we came back to school, I decided that I would not play that day. The reason was my mom got me some brand new shoes, right? So back then I was really into like skateboarding and stuff. So she got me these nice new, I want to say like Osiris or something like that. Osiris or Etnies, whatever was hot back then. You know, the big puffy shoes with the puffy tongue. Yeah. So she got me one of those. She got me a really nice skate shoes. So they're brand new. So I'm sitting in class, and everybody, you know what I mean? It's the word around town, man. Cody's gonna play today. And then my friend Wilson said, hey. I said, what's up, man? He said, Cody told me that he wants you to play today. And I'm thinking like, for what? What the hell do you want me to play for? And I'm like, oh, then it came back to me. I'm like, damn, he's still mad about the cook session yesterday. I tell Wilson, hey man, I can't play today. Got new shoes on. My mom told me not to scuff them up. Wilson is gonna tell the entire, no, he didn't really tell the entire class, but he was saying it loud enough for everybody to hear. Like, oh, are you just scared to play because he's playing today? At this point now, he has everybody's attention. Hold on, let me open another one. What's on the flavor that I haven't eaten yet? Alright. So at this point, everybody's listening, right? And I'm looking at Wilson, oh my God! It's right here, it's no joke. Look. So I'm telling Wilson, bro, you see my new shoes on my feet? I can't play today. So everybody's laughing, kinda like, you know, they're not really like cracking up or anything, but they're like, you know, I can see girls in the back, you know, and he's like, oh no, you just don't want to play because you're scared. Wilson plays with us every day. He knows I can play. Why would I be afraid to play against this guy? If I just cooked him yesterday. You just saw what I did to him yesterday. Why would I be afraid to play against him? So he's ignoring all of that. And he just keeps going with the, nah man, you must not want to play because you're afraid to play against him. I'm like, bro, so I'm starting to get a little aggravated at this point, right? Because at this point, the people that are around us, like immediately around us, kind of start joining in with him. Like, come on, man, just play today. Like, are you scared to play against him or something? So I started to feel like I was being set up. If I play and we're playing fair football, I'm gonna cook him again. The same thing's gonna happen. The same thing that happened yesterday is what's gonna happen today. Unless something else is gonna happen, like what's the you know, what's the agenda here? So Wilson is pissing me off, man. You know, he's getting on my nerves, and eventually I snap, and I tell him, hey, bro, I'm 12, right? So I'm 12. If you got a problem, we can handle it, me and you. Mind you, Wilson is smaller than me at this point. Yeah, he's smaller than me. You know, Wilson and I. We were in band together. We learned how to play the trombone together in band class. So, yeah, we used to hang out. That's my boy. That's my boy. But at this point, I feel like I got to teach him a lesson, right? So at this point, Wilson was. Y'all gotta try this, okay? Y'all gotta try this. I love it. I love it. At this point, Wilson is not trying to look like a punk to everybody, right? So he's like, well, what's up then? Whatever, you know? I said, alright, bro. Before lunch, meet me in the boys' bathroom. We're gonna settle this. He said, alright, sounds good. And I'm thinking Wilson is crazy, because Wilson knows me, he's smaller than me, I don't know. So after, I think this was maybe like first period or something like that. So before lunch, I'm going to the bathroom, right? Next thing you know, his bathroom is packed. It's packed, right? So there's a bunch of people in there. Like, in typical fashion, you know, there's a lot of people in there. And Wilson comes in. I'm already in there. It's like Fight Club. So Wilson walked in. Hey. What's up? I love you, bro. I haven't talked to Wilson, I think, since then. Since then, I don't think I've talked to him again. But Wilson walked in like a WWE wrestler, right? So he walked in. He throws his backpack. And he starts getting straight to it, right? And like I told you, I'm a lot bigger than Wilson. So I pick Wilson up. I put him on the ground. And guys, look. So this is the lesson that I had to teach him, right? Is I'm a lot stronger than him. So I'm holding him down. And I'm punching him. But I'm not punching him, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of just... But the wind up is fast, right? So as soon as I hit him, I'm kind of backing off the punch, you know? And I'm telling him, like, what did I tell you? You know, so he's probably at the bottom, like, he's probably wondering what the hell is going on, but he can't get up because I'm holding him down. So, everybody screaming, right? it's wild in there. And I'm like, this is what you get for messing with me. I'm not really hitting them. Next thing you know, fight gets broken up, fight's over, right? So we don't get caught or anything. Like, no teachers catch her or something. I think some of the boys that were in there broke it up. So at this point, everybody's thinking that I just beat up Wilson, right? I beat him up bad. So during lunch, because this was before lunch, so during lunch, everybody's coming up to me, right? All the girls, everybody's coming up to me, right? So I was like, hey, you know, they're coming up to me like, hey, good job, bro. Hey, good shit, man. He deserved it, bro. Good job, bro. You know, I'm like, hey, yeah, he did. Yeah, that's what he gets. Wilson's sitting across the cafeteria. We make eye contact for a second, and that's the lesson that I was trying to teach him, right? But that if I really wanted to, I could have really hurt him. Because if I really wanted to, I could have hurt him, right? Oops, I dropped the damn can. Oh. Okay. But I didn't. So I didn't hurt Wilson. And I knew that I didn't really hurt him. He knew that I didn't really hurt him, and that's all that mattered to me. You know. But the thing is, I wasn't gonna tell nobody. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys ever watched Drake and Josh, but the episode of Drake and Josh where Drake gets accidentally punched in the eye by Eric, the nerd. And Eric getting all the praise. He's not telling anybody that it was an accident, and everybody thinks he punched him in the face. It was sort of like that. I'm not about to tell nobody I didn't really hit you. So, we go to recess that day. And we're gonna play football. Again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a part 2 to this. Because there's more to the story. The story gets deeper. Let me know down in the comments if you like these little story time. This right here is legit. This toxic waste. It's creamy sour. It kind of just turns into like regular candy after a few seconds. But that first sting is probably like 5 times stronger than a warhead. Go ahead and try out the toxic waste. Let me know if you want to hear some more story times like this, man, because I got a lot of stories, to be honest. I'll probably be dropping a few reactions this week. I got a couple hockey reactions, a couple soccer reactions. Yeah. So thank you very much for tuning in today. This is Almighty Beast Mode. Be on the lookout for part 2. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.